From the sports station, here's Alicia Daddario.
All right, next year I think I'm going to have to be the honorary guest. Honorary guest, look at this. Oh, definitely. We started with 4 teams. We ended with 2 today, and then 1 left as a champion. Does it feel like it's been 40 years since the first game that was here?
Not when I look at this book.
As the Hamilton College men's hockey team prepares to make history at the top of the hour, and then right after that, these 2 teams meet back up on the boys' side. And as for opposing players, this is a path they don't want to skate, as a sea of green awaits them on the other side of the glass. Mikhail Bushinsky is not only a skilled hockey player for Utica College, he's also a businessman. Not only was this a win for women nationally, but right here in our own backyard. Ryan Donaldson left a lasting impression with those who knew and loved him.
Go Comets!
Meet the Utica Green Men. It all began when the team was formed back in 2013 and 2 strangers became good friends.
We didn't know each other at all before we even started doing this. But we did not meet up in person until the first game when we basically were sitting right here in these seats.
And we didn't even see what each other looked like until after doing this for about 6 months.
The idea originated from the Comets parent club, the Vancouver Canucks.
This just ended up working out really well because there's 2 of us and 2 of the guys up in Vancouver, and they got it from It's Always Sunny. So it's kind of almost been like a trickle down. They basically said, yeah, you know, we're all for it.
After the Canucks Green Men retired in 2014, these 2 are still waiting for their call up to the big leagues.
We're still hoping.
That's the dream.
Fingers crossed.
I mean,
I'm still waiting for that call.
We're the only 2 green men left in the organization. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time, right?
Coach, seriously, if you ever need some backup,
yeah,
we're right here, buddy.
got you.
I mean, I'm ready to book my ticket.
But back here in Utica, both agree the gig is exhausting, but their fellow fans keep them going.
The fans are why we do this. I mean, we have fun with the players and everything, but there's no doubt it's the fan interaction that keeps us doing what we do.
It's a fun way to end the day or to start the weekend or something like that, just to get out of work mode and come and do something like this, which is just purely fun.
Really stupid and fun.
Pretty much, yeah.
And as for opposing players, this is a path they don't want to skate, as a sea of green awaits them on the other side of the glass.
One word to describe the Utica Green Men, probably be wild. I know they do some pretty goofy things.
I used to play on the visiting team here for 1 year, and they'd be hanging over our tunnel yelling at us when we were coming out for warm-ups.
They're very persistent. They've been there from the get-go. They're probably the most loyal fans.
Energetic, enthusiastic. They've been real good supporters of ours, so we're happy to have them on our side for sure.
Reporting in Utica, Alicia Daddario, News Channel 2. Derek Hulak and Cody Smuck were friends from the beginning, bonded by their love for hockey.
You know, knew him pretty much my entire life. We actually grew up on the same streets in our hometown of Saskatoon, so you know, playing minor hockey, you know, he was on pretty much every team that I had.
After the Huskies played in the national championship final, life changed for both players.
I ended up getting called up to the American Hockey League, and you know, a few weeks later, you know, Cody was in a hospital, and he had found out he had been diagnosed with cancer. I think that just shows, you know, the type of person he is, the type of strength that he had. He pretty much played an entire hockey season, you know, while battling cancer.
Cody lost his battle with cancer 2 summers ago, and in his memory, Hulak takes the ice every game with the number 24 on his back.
Cody had worn number 24 at the U of S. While I'm in that game, you know why I'm wearing the number, know that no matter what I'm going through, no matter what I think I'm battling with, knowing what he went through, there's, you know, it could always be worse.
Unfortunately, Derek's loss didn't end with his friend Cody. In 2007, he also lost his mother Alina to cancer as well. And every game, he honors and remembers her when he writes her initials on his hockey stick.
She was always kind of my #1 fan and my biggest supporter. My team in Regina and the team in Saskatoon, where I'm from, had facilitated a trade to bring me home. That allowed me to still play high-level hockey and pursue a career in hockey while, you know, being at home and being able to be close to my mom. And, you know, looking back on it, I was able to spend the last few months of you know, her life at home with her. You know, I know she's proud of me, and she's always with me right now.
Good evening. It may have been raining, but that didn't stop the Utica College football team from taking the field for their spring game this afternoon. Despite the rain, it was a great turnout at Gaetano Stadium as the UC football team hosted a padded intra-squad scrimmage. The Pioneers are preparing for their international trip to Quebec, Canada next Sunday. Now we got our first chance to see this year's squad, including who we might see at the quarterback position this fall. Coach Blaise Fagiano said the competition will be extremely tight and will come down to the wire.
You know, put it out there. Peyton Miller and Vinny Alloy have just done a tremendous job this spring, and they support each other. They're very good athletes. They can run and throw, true dual threat quarterbacks, and I'm really thinking they're going to be battling right up to the day before the St. Lawrence game. You know, that's great for them and great for our program that we have that depth.
In the Section 3 Class C boys lacrosse tournament, third-seeded New Hartford hosted South Jefferson this morning. To New Hartford High School, it was a clash of the Spartans in the Class C quarterfinals. The home Spartans wasted no time getting on the board. Less than 2 minutes in, Mike Fiorentino to Connor Nelson, back to Fiorentino, and goal. Beautiful passing there, and New Hartford goes up 1-0. And there's plenty more where that came from. We've seen this play before. Nelson finds Fiorentino, fakes out the goalie, then scores. They make it look so easy. Fiorentino, Nelson, and Owens each scored 6 goals in the 20-9 victory. New Hartford will play Homer in the semis, 5 p.m. on Tuesday at Liverpool.